Hi everyone. Do you have big dreams about movement or about relieving yourself from chronic pain? Or maybe you've reached a place where you feel a little bit hopeless, a little bit helpless about it all, right? Either way, I think a lot of us would love a magic wand for this work, right? As a little aside, would we really though? Because that sort of sense of achievement as you do the work is so, it's really something, right? However, I think if someone offered it to you on a plate, here's a magic wand, it's going to free up all your movement, it's going to make things feel easy, it's going to make things feel comfortable, all your pain will go away, I think we'd all pick up that magic wand, right? But we know that there isn't one. And big changes, that big dream, it's going to take time to get there. We are undoing years of ingrained habit in our somas, right? In our living bodies as we experience them. It is going to take time. Sometimes we lose sight of that big dream. We do get to that place of sort of hopelessness. Sometimes we can see the big dream, but it feels overwhelming. We know maybe we can get there, but where do we even start, right? So the invitation for today is to start small and just start somewhere, right? So maybe we have this kind of overarching aim, this big dream of decreasing or even eliminating chronic pain. Where do we start? We start small. Maybe it's just a little bit of our bread and butter movement of arch and flatten, and we do a little bit of that each day, and we celebrate rather than waiting to celebrate all the chronic pain being gone. We celebrate when we can sense a little bit more of the habitual muscle contraction that we carry in our back or wherever it might be. Or maybe we celebrate just a little bit of noticing around, the difference in tension or how we move from the left to the right sides. So we don't wait to celebrate for, when we achieve that big dream, right? Maybe we have this dream of really increasing our awareness of what our body needs or how we move or the muscle tension that we carry. Maybe that's the aim, right? To become much more present in our soma. And so maybe we just celebrate, I noticed something different from the beginning of my practice to the end, right? The before and after. Maybe at first we can't even actually put our finger on what the difference is. Something feels different, not sure what it is. That's okay too, we celebrate that, right? That's a step on the path to a much more, a state of much more awareness in everyday life, right? Maybe we have a goal of releasing muscle tension because we know we carry a lot of it. We have chronic fatigue, we want to free up energy, we want to, be able to live our lives, not feel so tired. And maybe we celebrate, rather than celebrating that day where we feel really energized, we celebrate just the mere fact that we have shown up to do the work. Okay? Starting small might look like just showing up for class each week, or getting down onto the floor for 1 minute before we get into bed at night. Or it might just be a full body pandiculation when we wake up in the morning, right? So my invitation to you, if you want to make changes, if you can even get a taste of that big dream that maybe you once have, maybe you still have, it's still there. So if you want to make changes, and you do, because otherwise, that's why you're here, right? The invitation is to start small. But do start and celebrate all of the small steps of progress on the way to that big dream. Those small steps are part of a beautiful journey, but we're not even gonna, the big dream is out of reach unless we actually start. So, wishing you happy small starts and celebrating all of your progress bit by bit as you travel on this path. I'll see you in the next video.